Well, this is for all of the marbles. Two championship contenders, 9 points separating them, and one night left of racing. All eyes have been on Volusia Speedway Park this week in real life with the All-Star Circuit of Champions in the World of Outlaws starting their seasons off, but we're here to finish our season off. And we say good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, here from wonderful Florida for round number 12 in the final round of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series presented by Scrub It Up Car Wash and Wabam for a 30-lap feature here in Barberville. 0.42 miles of dirt separates so much. 9 points between Shane Yates and Reed Rundle, and boy oh boy are we ever excited for it. We're going to throw it out to our Foley brothers for the national anthem and invocation. When we return, we will have racing action on track, qualifying action on track for you. Stay tuned for round number 12 of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Shout out to the Foley brothers and a big thank you as always for our wonderful national anthem and invocation. It is qualifying time here in Barberville, and we are getting ready for round number 12 of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series presented by Scrub It Up Car Wash and Wabam as these cars start to hit the track here for qualifying action. Get eyes on a few guys. Colt Collins here in the 94 machine going around. Andrew Humphrey in the 31 machine. Eric Van Winkle right now going through turns 1 and 2. This is his first timed lap. But we'll go watch up with the 11 machine of Shane Yates, our current points leader, 723 points compared to Reed Rundle's 714. 9 points separating our top two. As right now, John Brunner sits up top of the table. There we go. Peter Brees right now top of the table, but Hayden Loomis is going to go up. Yates putting in his first lap time now. In mudswilling an 11 machine over the line. Quick time for Shane Yates. An 18.80 for Yates on the timing screen puts him to the top. Another driver making his first run is Reed Rundle. Yates over the line his second time. Not as quick, an 19.87 for Yates. We'll take a look here at our other championship contender, Reed Rundle. He's making his way through turns 3 and 4 now. Over the line for the first time. Rundle goes fourth quick, a 19.89. 800ths off the top time of Shane Yates. Over the line, Rundle goes quick time, a 19.77 for the 43 machine, puts him to the top. We're taking a look at Jordan LaFon. He'll go third quick from 19.83. LaFon right now, I'm not 100% sure if he has a mathematical chance at the championship. He currently sits on, I think, 668 points. I think he's out of this championship, but still, third place for him, and it's a secured third place. His second time by a 19.98 for LaFon. 12 cars checked in tonight. I would see Jason Gunnels is potentially trying to get on track, but just doesn't look like he is able to. Peter Brees still running laps. He's logging time now, but the checkered flag will come out. Reed Rundle will be your quick qualifier on the night, and it will bring us to heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Wabam, and your Wabam starting grid gonna look like this. Starting on the pole in the 17 machine, the I-41 Raceway car out of Slinger, Wisconsin. That is Dean Burnt. Dean Burnt starts from the pole. John Brunner and the Brother Brothers Racing number 46, Pratosa, starts from second on the grid. Jordan LaFon, the Full Send Motorsports number 111, starts from the third place spot with Reed Rundle, your quick qualifier on the night in the 43 car. He'll be starting from fourth. Colt Collins in the 94 and Craig Burlew in the 26 Roundup. Roundhouse. They round out your 6 cars in our heat race. Like I said, we're not going to count Jason Gunnels. Gunnels in the XL Esports number 444 has been having issues. I know we had him last week, so unfortunately for Gunnels, we will not see him in heat racing action. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Wabam. Wabam is taking cleaning to the next level with full line of premium cleaning products. Wabam is the ultimate cleaner with solutions for your vehicle, home, and business. Wabam firmly believes that cleaning doesn't have to be boring, and they are working to change that one product at a time. Wabam aims to make cleaning fun with great products with appealing scents. Wabam is proud to be made in the USA and proudly features the American flag on every product. More information about Wabam can be found at www.getwabam.com. Wabam, proud sponsor of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series. Wabam also the proud sponsor of the Dirt Kings series out here in the Midwest. And looks like they're down to 62 days until they start their racing. Late models always put on a good show, but we're focused on the street stocks here tonight. The 17 machine of Dean Burnaz drove past him yesterday. Made my way past Slinger, Slinger Super Speedway. He'll be starting from pole. Pratosa number 46, Brothers Racing car of John Brunner will start from the outside. We're ready to go heat racing. The first green flag of the night about to fly out of turn 4. Here we go! Good start for Brunner. He'll have the spot down the back straightaway, but Burnt ain't letting him go too easily. Dean Burnt now pulling into that first place spot. Here comes Jordan LaFon. 3 wide for the lead at the end of lap 1. Give it to LaFon at the line. 3 wide, contact. Burnt gonna hold on to it. They're gonna sandwich together. Both Burnt and Brunner go all the way back. Jordan LaFon, now your race leader. Reed Rundle right behind him. Dean Burnt back in third. Just want to give a quick check to something. Jordan LaFon under pressure now from Reed Rundle. Rundle has gotten to the back of the 111 machine, trying to pick up those heat race points. Any points help Reed, and he is trying to claw back a points deficit to Shane Yates. 4 laps to go here. LaFon, your leader. Rundle second, Burnt third. Rundle gonna start challenging LaFon now. Side by side between Reed Rundle and Jordan LaFon on the exit of turn 4. 2 laps to go here. Rundle trying to make it work. He's trying to get it going. Down the back straightaway. Rundle, LaFon, they're going at it and they're trying their best. White flag is out here for heat race number 1. Rundle to the inside of LaFon, not going to have it quite yet. They'll make their way down the back straightaway. What does Rundle do? He's going to have to try something. He'll look into turns 3 and 4. He'll run the middle, but it won't be enough. The 111 car looked strong, and he will come to take home the heat race number 1. Brought to you by Wabam. Reed Rundle will finish second. Dean Burnt, Colt Collins will get the auto transfer spots. John Brunner, Craig Burlew will have to go through RB main. The grid for heat race number 2, brought to you by Scrub It Up Car Wash, will look like this, starting from the pole in the 31 machine. Out of the Mid-South, that's Andrew Humphrey. Humphrey starts from first on the pole. The Team Outlaw Motorsports number 74 of Peter Brees will start in second. Hayden Loomis out of Pennsylvania in 115 starts third. The Rocket Racing Esports number 011 of Shane Yates will start fourth, your championship leader, and second quickest qualifier on the night. The Black Flag Racing number 10 of Anthony Inchkowski and the Max Racing Chassis number 28 of Eric Von Winkle round out your 6 cars here in heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 brought to you by Scrub It Up Car Wash. It's Scrub It Up's mission to provide fast, friendly, convenient car wash and oil change services to all the customers in the Milwaukee metro area. We strive to provide a clean and dry, shiny vehicle at an affordable price and a customer-friendly environment. We set to continue to raise the bar and perform exceptional oil change, lube services, and car washes for our customers to extend the life of their vehicle. Scrub It Up has been your local trusted car care center since 1947. Scrub It Up has expanded its express car wash and oil change service throughout southeast Wisconsin with 11 locations in Milwaukee, Racine, and West Bend. Go to scrubitup.biz for all of your Scrub It Up car wash information. Scrub It Up Car Wash, proud sponsor of the Midwestern Racing Series. Humphrey and Brees, your top 2 cars getting ready to go racing here in heat race number 2. Here's something to you, coming to you, brought to you by Scrub It Up Car Wash. And we are ready to get going out of turn 4. Green flag is out. We're underway. Good start for Brees. He'll pace them down the back straightaway. 3-car battle for the second place spot. Bojangles number 31 of Humphrey, Shane Yates in the 11, and the 115 of Hayden Loomis, all dicing and dueling it out. Yates now looking to the back of Peter Brees, trying to get more points than Reed Rundle, try to extend his championship lead. Right now, this would keep the same gap. Six laps here in heat race number 2 remaining, and Yates gonna look to the high line, trying to make his work around Peter Brees. Yates, I think he's kind of running into the same issue that Rundle did. He just can't get a good enough run with momentum. Yates doing a really good job to block off the line, and Brees is doing a well job to block off the line, and Yates not able to get to the back of him. Now Yates gonna take a look to the inside. He forces Peter Brees onto that middle line. Does he have it? No, not yet. 4 laps to go. Brees, Yates, Humphrey, and Loomis. 2 car battles, 2 back. 3 laps to go, and Yates trying to make his way to the front and get past Peter Brees. To the inside, here comes Shane Yates. Shane trying to make that bottom work, just not able to quite yet. 2 laps to go. Brees doing a good job holding down your line, and Humphrey and Loomis have started to catch to the back of them. Getting intense, and we are getting ready to go here. White flag is out here in heat race number 1. Brees brings him to it. Yates has got to commit if he wants any chance at the win here. Down the back straightaway. Brees, Yates, side by side. Does he have it? Doesn't look like it. Peter Brees is going to get the win in heat race number 2. Brought to you by Scrub It Up Car Wash. Shane Yates, Andrew Humphrey, and Jordan LaFon. Sorry, Hayden Loomis, your top 4. Ichkowski and Van Winkle. Well, we'll see them here in this race right now. Our B main on track now. The Brunner Brothers Racing, number 46, John Brunner, and the Black Flag Racing, number 10 of Anthony Ichkowski. Will be your front row. Craig Burlew and Eric Von Winkle. Row number 2. Jason Gunnell's not going to make the call. So 4-car B main here. Four-car B main here in our B main. About to say heat race, no, B main. They'll roll off here for our B main. This will pretty much settle our last 2 rows. Twelve laps the distance here in heat race number, B main. God, I keep forgetting that. Really had 2 heat races. Four cars, 12 laps, nose to tail, 2x2. We're ready to go racing here in our B main. This will determine the final 2 rows. In the feature, Brunner and Ichkowski gonna pace the field to the line. Green flag is out. We're underway here for our B main. Brunner down the back straightaway, paces up a little bit of contact there with Ichkowski. Gonna put Ichkowski up the track. And now Van Winkle, trying to get involved. Doesn't look like he's able to quite yet. Contact a little bit further behind. Put a blanket over all of them. A good fight here in the B main. Side by side between Burlew and Van Winkle, battling it out for the third place spot. The inside goes Van Winkle, but Burlew, a little bit of contact there. Burlew gonna go off the track. Van Winkle gonna have that spot. Burlew gonna look low. Contact with Van Winkle. They both keep it straight. We pace down the back straightaway. Burlew, a little bit of contact there with Van Winkle. Saying what you can do, I can do just as well. Down the back straightaway they go. They've single filed out. Up front, John Brunner. 7 laps to go. Is your leader. Brunner still your leader. Ichkowski, Burlew, and Van Winkle. Your 4 cars here. 4 laps to go at the line for John Brunner. Doing a fantastic job holding down the lead here in this B main. Three laps to go for Brunner. Holding down your race lead. Ichkowski nowhere, Burlew nowhere, Van Winkle nowhere. White flag here for John Brunner. 46 cars started from the pole. And I just do think that is where he will finish in that first place spot. But he's still got a corner to go for me to jinx it. Who am I kidding? Not a turn 4. John Brunner gets the win here in our B main. Anthony Ichkowski over the line. Craig Burlew finishes in third with Eric Van Winkle. The fourth and final car. It is warm-up time, and while we do that, we are going to let you hear the sights and the sounds of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series. We will be back with racing action here in just a bit. It is time for feature action here at Volusia Speedway Park, and we'll take a look here at our grid. And starting from the pole, in the 115 car, Hayden Loomis gets the luck of the draw. He'll start from the first place spot tonight. Colt Collins in the 94 will start in second. Humphrey and Burnt hold down row number 2 with your championship contenders on row number 3. Shane Yates in 5th and Reed Rundle in 6th. Peter Brees and Jordan LaFon 7th and 8th, with John Brenner, Anthony Ichkowski, Craig Burlew, and Eric Van Winkle, your 12 cars. Here in our feature tonight, 30 laps, ready for 30 laps of racing action. And a championship will be decided at the end of it. 30 laps of action here at Volusia, ready for racing time. And ladies and gentlemen, for the final time this season, for myself, Zach Krieger, and the Dirt Racing Network, as well as the Midwest Dirt Racing Series, we thank you for spending your Super Bowl Sunday with us here at Volusia. We've got 30 laps. We have a championship to be decided. And ladies and gentlemen, for the final time this season, here at Volusia Speedway Park, it's showtime! Green flag is out. We're racing here for the final round of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series, presented by Scrub It Up Car Wash and Wabam. 3 wide back in the pack. That was Burnt, LaFon, and Brees. LaFon almost got turned. Did a good job to hold it down. Your leader at the end of lap 1, Hayden Loomis. Shane Yates and Reed Rundle going side by side again. This is the battle for the championship. Rundle to the inside, down the back straightaway. Reed Rundle looking for the 3rd place spot, trying to get past Andrew Humphrey as well. Rundle trying to get onto the podium, which he does. Reed Rundle up into 3rd. 3 wide, a little bit further back, Jordan LaFon following Rundle, trying to get back up. He's going to put Yates a spot back. Jordan LaFon now sits in the 4th place spot right now. Rundle looking to the inside here. Colt Collins will take a look at both the battles. Oh, it's close. LaFon, though, just has the position over Yates. This is the battle for 4th place. Craig Burlew at the back. He's gone around. Ichkowski and Brunner as well have gone into an incident, and we will go yellow. We'll go back and see what happened with Craig Burlew first. Burlew going to the inside of Brunner. Ooh, contact. And Burlew going to get the worst of it. And then down the back straightaway, there's more wrecking between Brunner and Ichkowski. We'll take a look at that, because he goes around. And, ooh, there's contact there. And Brunner and Ichkowski kind of grip together, and around they go. Bringing out our first caution of the night. But man, oh man, it is getting good. Some good fights so far throughout the pack. Hayden Loomis, your leader. Loomis, if I'm not mistaken, a podium sitter just a few races ago. Yep, finished in 2nd place out at Lernerville 2 weeks ago. Shane Yates right now on a 3-race win streak. Will somebody be able to ruin the Shane Yates party? He's gone 3 races in a row, winning twice this season. 6 wins for LaFon, only 1 for Rundle. But Mr. Consistency doing a good job. Right now, Reed finds himself down on that inside line in in third. I think, honestly, that's where he wants to be. He's got Yates right behind him. I can guarantee you Shane is just going to follow wherever Reed goes. It's definitely going to make for an interesting race as the pace car going to make his way off of turn 4. We'll go back green flag racing here at Volusia. LaFon, I think he's almost pushing Colt Collins down the front straightaway there, getting him going. Rundle gonna look to the inside. Reed Rundle moves up into the 2nd place spot. Now he might be even trying to take a look to the inside of Hayden Loomis. Not quite yet. Yates gets a little bit into Jordan LaFon. They keep it straight. Caution! Brees, Ichkowski, Burlew, and Van Winkle seem to be involved in this one. Well, let's go back and see what caused it. Right now I'm seeing Peter Brees getting involved in something here in the 74 machine. Humphrey slow off the corner. Into turn 2, contact there with Ichkowski, and that's just going to collect up 5 cars involved in that one. And we will go yellow. Ichkowski makes his way into the pits. I think he tapped out. Lights still on the iRacing pace truck, unfortunately. So I don't think we'll be going green this time. Nope, no way we're going green at this time. Pace truck's still on track. So, Loomis, Rundle, Collins, and LaFon, along with Shane Yates, are your top 5. Rundle up on the high line, Yates down on the low line. Your championship contenders once again. Ready to go back green flag racing here at Volusia, and we are green flag back out here in Florida. Loomis leads them into turn 1. Rundle gonna run him down the back straightaway. 0.3 of a second above 3 car lengths between them. Collins into the side of Rundle. Colt Collins getting aggressive. Yates looking to move up into that 4th place spot, trying to take it away from Jordan LaFon. We'll take an outside look at this fight. 2 by 2 here between Collins and Rundle, and then LaFon and Yates. Rundle a little bit off the pace, though sandwich LaFon a little bit. Single files get them back straight, and now Yates looking to the inside of Rundle, not possible. And here comes LaFon with momentum down the back straightaway. Colt Collins moves into that 2nd place spot, gets it back from Reed Rundle. Rundle not going to let him have it, though. Quite too easily. We know Reed will stay on the back here of Colt. Yates still pinned back by LaFon. "20 laps to go here in Barberville." thought I saw some contact a little bit further back. Still keeping an eye here on Hayden Loomis. He ticks off another lap. Rundle looking to the inside here of Collins once again. Now Dean Burnt trying to take a look to the inside of Yates. Burnt trying to put Yates another spot back to 6th. Doesn't look like he has the momentum quite yet. Collins able to get away from Rundle now as well. Yates now goes to the inside of Jordan LaFawn, trying to get up in that 4th place spot. Trying to get some stats up here. Right now, points between 3rd and 5th are only 6. Remember, they both finished in, if I'm not mistaken, the same place in the heat race, so that'll give them both points. Rundle will get a point on Yates through qualifying as well. So right now, Reed Rundle, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is 2 points out here. If he's able to get past Colt Collins in 2nd, Rundle will definitely move up into a championship holding spot. But now, Shane Yates looking to the inside of Jordan LaFawn. Yates going to move into that 4th place spot momentarily. As long as he finishes there, he's got it. Doesn't look like he has it quite yet. Comes a little bit up, maybe a little bit of contact there with LaFawn. Not 100% sure. They keep it going. Yates and LaFawn battling it out. Yates just trying to make his way around Jordan. Just doesn't look like he is able to quite yet. "12 laps, 11 at the line to go." Loomis, Collins, and Rundle are keeping an eye on the battle for 4th. LaFawn got some momentum. He's looking to the inside here of Rundle. LaFawn trying to make a move into that final podium spot. Late race charge here from Jordan LaFawn to the inside of Rundle. Does he have it? Not quite yet as they pace down the back straightaway. Yates going to go to the top shelf, trying to work his way maybe with the momentum around Jordan LaFawn. Looks like he's got some momentum, forces LaFawn down low. LaFawn forced to back off. Now Yates on the high line with momentum down the back straightaway. Yates looking for the 4th place spot. Doesn't have it quite yet. Shane and Jordan gotta be careful because Dean Burnt and Andrew Humphrey right behind them are lurking, and if that were to happen, Yates may just lose this championship. 7 laps to go for Hayden Loomis. Colt Collins starting to get to the back of him again. We're keeping an eye, though, on the battle for the 3rd place spot as LaFawn to the back of Rundle and Yates to the back of LaFawn. Yates once again taking a look to the inside of LaFawn. Does he have it? I don't know. Burnt trying to get some momentum. He's trying to make a move up into in the higher spot, up in the 5th. Burnt trying to round off the season with a top 5 finish. Contact between LaFawn and Yates. That's going to allow Dean Burnt to slip on through. Yates moves up into the 4th place spot. LaFon falls back to 6th. Four to go at the line here for Hayden Loomis. Loomis doing a fantastic job at holding this race lead. Loomis, he currently finds himself down in 8th in the championship. This win would definitely help propel him up maybe a spot or 2. He's trying to make it work down the back straightaway. Races him down. Collins in a 2nd. Colt Collins, he sits a little bit lower than Loomis. He's all the way down in sorry, that is Justin Collins. Comes up as Colt Collins on my end. Collins is down in 6th right now in the championship. Colt, as we're going to continue to call him, will have the opportunity to chase down Loomis, but the white flag is out. 1 lap to go here, the final lap of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series season. Yates looking to the inside of Rundle. Shane Yates trying to put a bow on this as they make their way down the back straightaway. In the 3 and 4 though, he had a podium 2 weeks ago. He'll get a win tonight. He'll finish the season off strong. Hayden Loomis gets the win. Colt Collins finishes in 2nd. Reed Rundle brings it home in 3rd. And Shane Yates winds it out in 4th. And we're not going to say the official results quite yet. But, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Shane Yates got the championship. We'll see him pull onto the front straightaway. We'll get the official word here in just a little while. But we will get the chance to talk to our race winner here on the night of Hayden Loomis. We'll pull him up here into our booth. Your winner on tonight's feature action, Mr. Hayden Loomis. Hayden, you got a copy?
Can't confirm.
Well, a very good night for you indeed. I said 2 weeks ago you brought up the podium, and I think in your interview you said it was just going to be a case of staying strong these last 2 races, and you definitely are staying strong indeed. Win on the final night. How good does it feel?
It feels awesome, man. I can't even tell you. I feel awesome. That's it.
We round out the season with a win and a pretty strong season for you indeed. If you could describe your season in just a few words, what would you go with?
I would say a good learning experience.
That is
That's
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that's a very good way of putting it.
Yeah, I mean, I've qualified pretty strong. A lot of the weeks had a good bit of bad luck. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. And then once the time showed and the car was in the right place, it all worked out for me. So especially Volusia, this is my track, man. I'm so glad that my one win for the season is gonna be here. It makes me feel good.
Well, before we let you go and celebrate your win, who do you want to give a quick shout out to?
Full Send Motorsports for sure. McStallion Gaming on Twitch. That's my thing, my deal over there on Twitch. And most of all, you guys, man. You broadcasting it, them hosting it. This is such a fun league, man. Can't wait for it to start back up. You'll be seeing me here again.
Well, we do hope so. Once again, congratulations, Hayden, on your win tonight.
Thank you.
Hey, Loomis, your winner on tonight's feature action, Colt Collins. He brought it home in 2nd place, his first time on the podium this season. And we'll pull him up here into our booth and get a word with him. Colt, you got a copy?
I got you, Zach. How you doing, man?
We are doing pretty well up here. And a second place to round out your season, and a pretty strong second place for you indeed. But tell me, what did you think you needed to get up to Hayden to get the win on the final night?
Oh man, I don't know what else I could have done. Man, he had a good strong line, and I was trying to do just follow him to get up on him and hopefully get under him. But hey, I'll take that second place all day.
Well, I asked Hayden, and I think I'm going to ask you the same question. If you could describe your season in just a few words, what would it be?
It was a struggle from beginning to end, man. I had some rough nights and I had some good nights.
Well, tonight, one of the good nights indeed. Who do you want to give a quick shout out to for your second place finish before we let you go and celebrate?
Oh man, I gotta give a shout out to my sponsors on the car, W Energy drinks. I gotta give a big shout out to Keg Construction. They came on this season, and Ace Lawn Care, who's my main sponsor, and they paid for all my skins and everything. Them guys have been good to me.
Well, we'll congratulate you on your second place finish tonight, Colt. Once again, congratulations.
Hey, thank you, man.
Colt Collins, you're a second place finisher on the night, and we'll go and talk to our third place finisher. We'll bring him up into the booth. A regular up here in the Dirt Racing Network booth, Mr. Reed Rundle. Reed, you got me.
Yes, sir, I do. How are you, man?
Well, we are doing pretty well. You guys definitely put on a show for the final race of the night. You bring it home in third place, up 3 positions tonight. How good does it feel to be on the podium for the final night?
Well, obviously, we were pretty consistent all year. We had a good first half of the season. Second half of the season was a little bit wasn't quite as good, but to put it on the podium at the end again, it always feels good, man. What can I say? You know.
Well, you wind down the season with a third place, and unfortunately, I don't think that was quite enough to decide the title. But, you know, a good,
Well,
strong... Oh,
I'm going to interrupt you because I
yeah.
pulled the points up, and both Shane and I had bonus points tonight. But somewhere with the drop week, I mean, I'll verify, but somewhere with the drop week along the lines, I must have finished ahead of him because it looks like I got it by 5
Ooh.
points.
Oh. Well.
Yep.
That is very interesting, I'll say indeed. I'm glad you can see that.
Yeah. I just pulled up the points real quick and checked the standings for tonight. And basically, because of the drop week, it's got to be. I mean, I'll go back and verify it, but right now everything's looking at that being the factor.
Huh, that's interesting, because I see him 5 points ahead on the iRacing thing, but I do understand you got your own calculations, so in that...
No, I don't. I don't have my own calculations. I'm looking at the iRacing one, but let me refresh and see if it changes anything.
Yeah. Oh, now, of course, mine aren't going to load.
You are correct. Damn it. he got me by 5 points. All right. Well, you know what? It's all good. I will take second place in the points all year to a guy that won 6 features and ran the way he did by 5 points. Yeah. I got all excited. Apparently it hadn't fully loaded with the points from tonight in the drop. So I'll know that for next time, and with iRacing's new stuff, it should also mean that we won't have to worry about that going into the last 2 weeks, because we won't allow drop weeks in the last 2. So,
okay, well, that is good to know. A pretty strong season for you. You finished second in the points now. Who do you want to thank for your second place, or for your third place finish tonight and your second place in the championship?
yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to you guys, as we always do. You guys put on a great show, and you've done a great job all year, Zach. We really appreciate it. Thanks to the wife and family for having this hobby has been a pretty cool thing over the years. Sponsors are in our motorsports. We got I don't know. We got Solo Stove and Little Caesars Pizza came back on board and stuff like that. So it's big as far as that goes to be able to do anything. And I want to give a little shout out to my dad down in Florida. He's still having some troubles, and hopefully get out of the hospital rehab center here in another couple weeks. And maybe this will put a smile on his face tonight. We didn't win, but we'll take second in the points all day long. And shout out to him for sure.
Well, that is good to hear. Good to hear that he's doing a little bit better. Once again, Reed, congratulations on your season. We hope to see you back next season, I would assume.
Yeah, we'll take a couple weeks off, or at least 2 or 3 weeks off. Make some decisions, put some polls up in the drivers page, and see what we can come up with to come back and see what we'll run again.
All right. Well, once again, Reed, congratulations on your finish tonight.
Thank you, sir. Got all excited, but I'll still take a second. Have a good night, and
So-
thanks again.
Sorry to break your heart. Reed Rundle, your third place finisher on the night, and you heard it here first from Mr. Rundle. Shane Yates, your champion. We'll get this graphic up here on the board. I'm trying to see if Shane wants to come have a chat. And he indeed does. So we'll pull up your champion on the season, Mr. Shane Yates. Shane, do you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, a very strong run for you this season confirms it. The champion this season, how good does it feel?
It feels good, man. I had a rough first, rough first 3 or 4 races. I kept getting into a lot of, incidents, wrecks and stuff like that, and it put me behind. But yeah, at the end tonight, I was just racing. It really wasn't about position. It was about staying close to Reed. I was like, I just got to stay close to Reed, and I can't hit nobody. So, that was my main thing because Volusia is hard to pass on, and if you pass, you don't know if somebody's going to check up in time enough for you or not. So it's just hard to pass on Volusia. So I just done what I could to come out with the championship.
An intense battle between you and Reed the entire night, basically, and you were trying to get past Jordan, and Jordan was trying to attack Reed. What was your kind of strategy going into the night, knowing that, yeah.
Jordan was he was tough, man. He was all over Reed, and they was all over each other, and I was like, oh, they're going to get into each other, and then I'm right behind them, so I'm going to end up in it. So I was like, I was just trying to keep my distance away from them when they was close, enough to where I can react, and then when Reed actually gained a little position on him, I tried to pass Jordan because you can't pass when 2 guys are racing. It's hard to do. You can do it, but you really can't do it without getting incident points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I was trying to wait till Reed would pull away a little bit to where he left enough of a gap so I could pass Jordan. And, they was racing for so long. They was probably racing each other for probably 10 or 15 laps, and it's like I was like, oh, man, this is killing me. I got to get in front of Jordan. And I finally got in front of Jordan, and, then that was it.
Well, the champion on this season, who do you want to give a quick shout out to or thank for your championship run this year?
I thank my team, Premier Racing Setups, Flood Drive. I want to thank Reed, Dean, and Peter for putting this on. They do a good job, man. I like racing these guys. They're a good bunch of guys. Everybody tries to stay clean and tries to be respectful and stuff like that. And I appreciate you for broadcasting it, man.
Well, we do appreciate it. Shane, once again, congratulations on your championship.
Thank you, man.
That was Shane Yates, your champion on the night. And we will go now out and wind down the night. We'll run through our order once again here at Volusia. And they will look like this. Hayden Loomis got the win with Colt Collins and Reed Rundo rounding out the podium. Shane Yates finishes 4th and enough to put him up to propel him to a championship. Dean Burnt rounds out your top 5. Jordan LaFawn, Andrew Humphrey, Craig Burlew, Peter Brees, and John Brunner. Your top 10. 11th goes to Eric Von Winkle and Anthony Ichkowski, a few laps down in 12th. A good finish to our season here at Volusia. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for all of the support this season. It means a lot getting to see everybody in the chat and everybody cheering all of the drivers on. Definitely good to see. As Reed said, a few weeks off, and then we should hopefully be back with the Midwest Dirt Racing Series. Can't confirm anything quite yet, though, and I know I probably will not be on the entire season, unfortunately. I got my own real life racing that does start to take over and announcing in the coming months, so we hope whoever does take the show does well with it. Once again, the Midwest Dirt Racing Series wants to thank Scrub It Up Car Wash and Wabam for their continued support throughout the season. It means a lot. Once again, want to congratulate Shane Yates on his championship. We want to thank you for tuning in. For myself, Zach Krieger, Roger Wagner, Demas Stantina, and everybody else here at the Dirt Racing Network, we thank you for tuning in. Hope you tune in next